Welcome back to Money on the Move, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Phil Yeager. If you're brand new here, we love cryptocurrency on this channel. I've been in cryptocurrency since before Bitcoin was $10,000, and I'm going to give you something very valuable and exclusive in today's video that's going to help you navigate and kind of understand what's going on in the crypto space. So without any further delay, let me change the screen here. If you appreciate this content, this is the type of information that I post in my Patreon on a regular basis. I probably post anywhere from 2 to 10 times per day in the Patreon. I believe that it is well worth the investment. Back to me real quick. No one ever became successful doing it on their own. You need to seek out good wisdom and counsel and advice if you're going to win in one of the most volatile and challenging ecosystems that exists. Cryptocurrency can be incredibly rewarding. You can make life-changing money, but you're not going to do it by just doing it on your own. So I would very much encourage you to get wisdom, to get knowledge, and to get understanding even at the small price tag that the Patreon is. So if you like this content, feel free to check it out in the link below. Nothing that I say is financial advice, but I do think that you're going to be able to gain some wisdom, clarity, and understanding in today's video. So let's take a look at this chart right here. This is the crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So all of your altcoins is represented here in this chart. And what do we have going on? We have a big horizontal box of resistance. Right now, this is a resistance box. This is where the previous bull run peaked out at, right here around that $1 trillion to $1.15 trillion range. So let's see what I said in the Patreon yesterday. Simply put, this is where we are, and things are going to get a little deep. I'm going to talk about pessimistic, optimistic, realistic, and how they kind of all coincide together. Pros and cons. Let's talk about the total 3 chart. Total 3 slammed into resistance at the previous all-time highs as shown by the photo above. This is normal and to be expected. That's where we are today. I don't claim to know the short-term playbook, but maybe this can help you. Maybe this can give us some insights into the future and currently what's taking place. Again, not financial advice. By the way, if you like this, please like and subscribe. We may range and consolidate around here for a bit, building a bull flag of sorts, then pump into new all-time highs. If that is the case, there will be a mini altcoin season in the middle of this bigger altcoin season while we chop around waiting for a bit. We will continue to see money move in and out of altcoins, creating pumps and corrections until we resume the next leg of the parabolic run. Also, during this phase, a lot of money is being allocated out of Bitcoin and into altcoins by large and smart investors. As you can tell, we have been, for Bitcoin, in that 90 to 100 range for almost a couple weeks now, and I believe that this is what's taking place. That's the optimistic and realistic view of where we're at. The pessimistic view is that until we break above the previous all-time highs, which is this white box, this level is strong resistance. It is profit-taking season for investors that have been in the market for a long time. Smart money who bought in the bear market and are now selling out at the previous bull run's maximum strength, aka previous all-time highs. Again, that's where the maximum strength, where the peak was in the last bull run, and many people are taking profits here. This can and will produce chop. This can also be used as a time by market makers to wipe out leverage. If during this time selling pressure is strong enough without strong enough inflow and purchasing, we can see a decent short-term correction or pullback as well. Again, I don't necessarily think that's going to be the case. I think that we're going to be printing a bull flag. We're going to see some chop, little pumps and dumps before the next leg up. There is a lot of capital rotation going on right now. Investors who held onto legacy coins, your Dino, Boomer, good altcoins from the previous bull runs. I like the term legacy coins, like your Cardano, your Avalanche, your Uniswap, all of those blue chip cryptos, are now seeing their holdings present decent selling opportunities so they can move the money out of what's old and into what's new and shiny. That's some of the capital rotation that's going on. Others are just holding, others are exiting Bitcoin and entering into those. But also savvy investors are now moving out of Bitcoin and into altcoins in preparation for the next leg of altcoin season, aka capital rotation. Again, this is the pessimistic view along with the optimistic view, and I believe that these can go well together. But first, a little bit more bad realities to consider. Retail investors have woken up. RSIs are a bit overheated on all time frames. The news has nothing but positivity to say about crypto. Even Kramer is shouting about how good Bitcoin and Ethereum are, amongst many other things like Google search trends being at all-time highs or near all-time highs for cryptocurrency, as well as Coinbase app downloads, etc. Sometimes these are top indicators, but also maybe the market is maturing and people are not being shaken out as much, and retail waking back up doesn't mean that the bull run is completely over. So that's the pessimistic and realistic view in my opinion. I believe both the optimistic realistic, the pessimistic realistic can coincide together, and that is what leads to chop. until the market decides it's time to continue in the winning direction, which I believe that we are in a bull run and we will go higher. That's just my thoughts, not financial advice. We have to call this speculation and entertainment only. For me, this honestly changes nothing. My money is deployed. My bags are packed. My seatbelt is on. I am hodling whether we correct or we pump. As a reminder, it is never wise to be bearish in a bull run, which we are currently in. My mindset is now heavily transitioning into profit taking. Not immediately, but with both the mathematical schematics that I've posted about in my Patreon a couple weeks ago, ways to preserve your principal sum while shaving some profits off and not damaging future returns, forgoing them by taking out too much. That's a post that I made earlier. Using indicators that are both free and paid, as well as honoring the agreement that I have with myself that timing the top doesn't really matter that much as leaving the party knowing that I had a good time and came out a winner without being greedy and sticking around for FOMO. So I still believe that the best is yet to come for altcoins. While the party has started, it's not over yet. It's not quite time to leave. That's just my thoughts though. However, at the end of the day, this is crypto. Everything could go to zero tomorrow. So this is not financial advice. So that being said, that is one exclusive post that I put in the Patreon, and I put a lot more content than just the micro views. I do a lot of technical analysis. We have had many winners, many 50% winners, many 30% winners, all in the last couple of weeks. And in my opinion, I think that it's well worth the money. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon link below. Feel free to pick up your TANGEM wallet if you do not have a way to self-custody your crypto. It is the easiest and most affordable wallet to use, in my opinion. I'm not being paid to say that. I do receive a commission if you use the link in the description, so please consider that out. Thank you for watching. Be blessed, and until next time.